Always fun to spend the holiday with some NBA hoops action. Glad you all could join us. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. You look at the Heat.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And New York has possession. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Robinson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
Go for the jump
We'll
ball.
have a jump ball.
Should have let him stay there. It would have been 3 seconds anyway.
And New York has possession. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drexler. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Roy. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Tatum brings a double team. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Yeah.
And Allie, thanks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Tatum. They double team Tatum. Pass to Roy. Oh, they pick off the pass.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Richardson. Off target at the rim. Now Barnes. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Roy. He drops it from range. Roy's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Chalk up 2 there.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Tatum. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. Second chance shot. Sampson. Robinson with a steal. It's Barnes on the wing. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. Can't get it to fall. Here's Stoudemire. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Heat trailed by 6. Pass to Sampson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Halliburton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Here's Drexler. Rebound Miami.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Oh, good defense.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And I love seeing him use his athleticism to get to the rim. Barnes really showing you one of his strengths.
Stolen. Now Wallace.
Oh, he switched to
Still no points. Outside Tatum.
trying.
Driving to the basket. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And here's New York now. They're on a 13-5 run. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns on a screen. Pass to Drexler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Frazier. Yep, that one goes. Frazier's got the second bucket on the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. For the finish. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Barnes.
Yes, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. New York leading by 6. New York working the ball around now. 2 points. That one goes.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
19.
Off the outside. No good on the 3. Here's Stoudemire. And that concludes the first quarter play. New York out in front, up 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys. Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Substitution on the court.
Knicks leading by 6. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That's to Stoudemire.
Team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He lost connection.
Substitution on the court.
And Anunoby for 3. Rebound Miami. Markkanen outside.
What? Go to Guilty? Yeah, I beat it.
From outside the arc. They get the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And here in the second, 2 minutes
Two
gone
hasn't
by.
beaten it, but Sleepy beat it.
Here's Drexler, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah,
New York needs to get
yep.
off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for New York.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Avdia. Markkanen up top. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
The oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Drexler. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Drexler. 5 to shoot. To the middle. To in the cold spell. No good on the layup. Heat trail by 6. Inside.
Shit.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket.
Not bad.
And it's Drexler missing. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Sleepy's in
Outside
here?
Anunoby. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options.
Kill.
Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Okay.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Wembanyama. From downtown. Again, the Heat misses. Knicks leading by 6.
You funny.
Outside Anunoby. To stop the drought. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
The baseline J is on the
Bad
way.
shot.
Boy, can't get it to go. So it's the Knicks now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Pass to Beal. Now here's Anunoby.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Second team foul.
And here's Robinson. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
There's a screen. Pass to Sampson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Wembanyama. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Beal.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Frazier. Back to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Beal. He buries it from 3.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Outside for Halliburton. Here's Sampson. Robinson defending. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
Never that. I never said that.
Now Beal. Pounded by Tatum. Here's Robinson.
Yeah, I know. I said I told you I was on your schedule.
What a contest.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my
No, I told
way.
you. I said it. I mentioned it.
Smart pass from Wembanyama.
I did mention it to
Already
you. You
adept
probably
at
wasn't paying
scanning
attention.
the floor and finding open teammates.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Starks. This one for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Heat trail by 5.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Should have just pulled it up.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
That's fine. You funny. You funny. You funny.
Play. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Towns. Here's Frazier. Back to Towns. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 9 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Frazier. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. Outside Barnes. New York working the ball around now. Towns. Wembanyama with some nice D. Heat trail by 7. Tatum's got room. Yes. And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Drexler. Now here's Towns. Here's Drexler. It's deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
No. Yeah, and I got the ball off before the shot clock violation.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Wembanyama. Wide open. And it's Miami with another.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Frazier. Here's Drexler. And stolen by Green. Right side Tatum. For the tie. The Knicks pull it in. Into the lane. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Heat trail by 5. On the wing, Tatum. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Screen by Lively. Pass to Wembanyama.
Wrong person.
Again, the Heat misses.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
Outside Wembanyama. Tatum with a screen. Back to Halliburton. Here's Wembanyama. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks leading by 7. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Towns. Here's Frazier. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt.
Ooh, the special sauce from Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Pass to Drexler. Over to the left wing. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. Here's Stoudemire. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your Knicks. Miles Turner. John Starks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Scottie Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
On the wing, Tatum. From deep three-point land. No good on the shot. Knicks leading by 7. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Dereck Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, D.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. both teams making substitutions here. Heat trail by 9. Right side Richardson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Knicks on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Stoudemire.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Drexler. Here's Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Off the outside. Pass to Lively. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson with a steal.
Oh,
Here's
man.
Drexler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game
Oh, he
plan,
just-
and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Tipped away. And here we go, the Heat fast break.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Here's Starks.
He almost got it.
Second personal foul. First team.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. Robinson for 3.
Yeah, Bam really altered that shot, showing you what that great length can do on that end.
Avdia from outside. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. Playing
26.
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Stoudemire. Rebound Miami. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Roy.
Knicks foul. Ronnie Drexler. Second personal foul.
No.
First team foul.
Knicks on D. To the inside. Miami moving it around. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
And Barnes is showing you he is more than a capable defender.
Pass to Starks. And here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Drexler.
Nope.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New York making a switch here.
For your Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Cliff Hagan.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Wallace. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Pass to Starks. To the paint. Here's Hagan.
Good pass.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hagan's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Roy. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot.
Good block.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Roy. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 8. Here's Hagan. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Battier. 3-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Drexler. Here's Robinson. He shoots again. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Battier to the wing, right side. Here's Roy. Off target with the 3. Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Hagan. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Cuts off the pass. And they're running. Now here's Towns. Oh, Towns with the power.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, he can't hit it. New York leading by 10.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Green. Outside Abdia. Here's a pass to Tatum. Here's Sampson. 4 on the clock. For 3. Turner with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Oh, deflected. Goes up. Oh, he jammed it.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Here's Stoudemire. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Here's Turner. Oh, it's off.
Wrong button.
1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
So both teams changing it up here. That one misses to Tatum. Wembanyama. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Here's Drexler.
Damn it. Fuck. I ain't gonna put him on the line. He tired too.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
No, but I know you're gonna make D's. I'm not worried about that. But I know he's tired. I shouldn't have expected the ball.
And he's unable to get the second one. Here's Roy.
Wow, with some power. Wow, going to the top floor.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Come on, Brandon. Why you? God damn. That's like the worst.
So the first one drops.
Worst thing he could
and that
have
gives him
done.
a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
And he gets the bump still.
Right there. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect the lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Shut up.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it.
Brandon Roy.
That's tipped. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. That only put me. That would have put me within 2, but still,
Sure,
no
they
time
would have
left.
preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit
Shut
the
your
crowd
ass
for
up.
giving.
We got one more. Let's get this shit over with.